Day 3 on our Alaskan cruise on the Celebrity Edge, and then we've made it to Juneau, Alaska. We've got about 10 hours in port, and today it's going to be all about glaciers, whales, sea lions, and salmon bakes. This view is a quick look at Juneau from the ship. It's such a cute little town that's tucked into the mountains. We hopped on a bus for our excursion. We booked an excursion combo to go see the Mendenhall Glacier. We're gonna do some whale watching, and we're gonna finish everything with an Alaskan salmon bake. First up was the Mendenhall Glacier Visitor Center. The views of the glacier were insane. You could see the mountains and the snow caps in the distance. After admiring the glacier and the views, we took a short trail to Nugget Falls. It is less than a mile round trip, and trust me, it's totally worth it. That waterfall up close was just breathtaking. It was powerful, loud, and just stunning. Carefully crossing the rocks like a pro, we took a turn taking photos in front of the waterfall. The next part of the tour was whale watching. We got on a smaller boat and headed out on the water. And as always, the views were unreal. We saw so many whales during our tour. They had about 3 pods. And the first one was a mama and her baby. They stayed close together, and you'll see the baby peek up every now and then. It was such a beautiful moment. They didn't come super close to the boat, but we had a good view using the zoom on our phones. And I was definitely using binoculars too. The bay was super calm. The mountains in the background were covered in snow, and there's this baby whale trying to breathe. It was adorable. The whales were breaching, tail slapping, spouting water. It was wild. One of them did this huge tail smack that made the whole bay ripple. The guides on board were excellent, pointed out each pod and explained what we were seeing. And honestly, just knowing these whales were out in the wild doing their thing made the whole experience feel really special. It was one of those moments that just made me feel grateful for this Alaskan cruise. And look at these sea lions fighting for space on this buoy. The guide told us that they sometimes swim on their backs or sides, and it makes them look like they're waving, which we actually saw. And after that, we headed to the Alaskan salmon bake, which was included in the excursion. And let me tell you, this was not your average buffet. The setting was beautiful, picnic tables under the trees, nature all around us, and just the sound of the creek nearby. The salmon was wild caught and grilled fresh right in front of us. It was a full-on spread, which included cornbread, ribs, and mac and cheese. After we ate, they had fire pits set up so we could roast marshmallows and make s'mores. No music, no distractions, just the sound of the fire popping and everyone quietly enjoying the moment. Before we head out to the ship, we spent the rest of the evening roasting marshmallows and making s'mores. Mine caught on fire at one point, but it still tasted amazing. And of course, Ernie's came out just perfect. To wrap up the day, we hit up the Red Dog Saloon, tried Alaska's famous dog fart shot. The bartender filmed us as we took the shot and hyped us up with a big cheer. Honestly, we had no clue what was in it, but it was smooth and delicious. Definitely lives up to the hype. And that's a wrap on our port day in Juneau, Alaska. Glaciers, whales, sea lions, fire-roasted s'mores, and a dog fart shot to top it all off. This was, hands down, one of the best days so far. If you've been loving this cruise moment, make sure to like and follow for more Alaskan adventures.